So Derek, how important was that win on Saturday?
Yeah, it was very important, to get the 3 points against a team that around about us in the table was excellent, and I thought that the players, showed the character. It was a derby, it was at home, and we were able to get the 2 goals with 2 different goal scorers in Leanne Gall and Jed Gardner. So that was really important, but the 3 points were vital.
Yeah, you mentioned character. Was that what pleased you most about the win, or was it maybe the way you turned things around in the second half?
Yeah, I thought that Accrington started well, and then we came into the game, after that. But over the afternoon, I think that it was a very strong performance from us, because we had to deal with the threat that Accrington always have. They always run hard, they always play out of kilter. At times they don't play in a definitive structure, and that can cause teams problems. And we dealt with that, and we dealt with it better in the second half, and we were able to get 2 goals.
I suppose it's all about building now, isn't it, into these next 2 home games?
Yeah, we play obviously the league leaders in Walsall, but before that we play Doncaster, who are in the promotion playoff places. So it's at home, yes, but it's against 2 teams that are high up in the table. We've done well against them this season from the point of view that we lost 1-0 twice, and they were a very tight encounters, and we'll be looking to try and win both games.
How do you see the Doncaster challenge? Because as you say, they've done very well, but they've had a couple of blips recently, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're still in that playoff position, and if there comes the end of the season, they're still there, then I would say that would be a successful season for them, because they got to the playoff final last year, and semi-final and last year, but missed out, and this year, they'll be looking to do the same.
I think you referenced them before, haven't you, about a team that was struggling last season, right near the bottom, and then went on a terrific run. You've said you'd like to emulate that.
We would like to try. We know that the comparison is different in a whole host of reasons, but from our point of view, we would like to go on a run.
Do you see these 2 next home games as pivotal then in your campaign to survive?
No, I don't see them pivotal, but I see them they're important. I think that we've got 15 games to go, and we play against the league leaders, and we play against a team that are in the playoff position. So we have to show them respect, but we obviously come off, some really positive home performances.
Are you tempted to mix things up again personnel-wise, because you've got the capacity to do that now, haven't you?
Yeah, we can do that. We can change the team about in a number of different ways, and that is a possibility. Doncaster are similar as well. They can do that.
Does that help for all sorts of reasons? Because you can keep the opposition guessing, but as you said before, it keeps the starting 11 on their toes as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Not only that, the ones that are out the team, the ones that are on the bench as well. When we're able to change the squad about and give us, fresh impetus going forward, I think that is important, and we've seen that with the players that we've taken in the transfer window, but not only that, players that have come back from injury as well.
Yeah, that bench made a huge difference on Saturday, didn't it? The strength on the bench you could bring on with about 20-25 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's really important to us, because we have to play in different ways at times, and we were able to do that on Saturday. We changed the formation because we felt we could get a better way of winning the game once we went 1-0 up, and that proved to be the case.
You said last week it was still a 3-team battle. Do you think beating Accrington means it's a 4-team battle now?
Not at this stage, no. I think that it's still 3 teams that are in it. I think that we would have to pick up more wins at this moment in time to call it any more than that.
Well, what about the pitch? It doesn't look great, does it? Are you happy with how it is, and does it maybe help your style of play?
It certainly doesn't help us, but the 3 groundsmen had a difficult winter. The pitch has had a disease, and they've been working hard to try and rectify that. It's not going to happen until the growing season comes along, but the 3 groundsmen are working hard as ever to try and do that.
So it's a problem with the grass, is it? Is there a disease in the grass?
Yeah, there was a disease, yeah, and that killed it off, and I think that over that winter period, it's very difficult for it to come back.
I guess it factors into your game plans, doesn't it, now, your tactical approach to home games? And there's so many to come, aren't there? 9 still to come.
Yeah, I mean, the pitch plays, well. It's flat. It has very little grass on it, but from the point of view that it doesn't cut up, it doesn't break up a lot. It does play true.
The transfer window's closed now, well closed, but are you looking at possibly adding any free agents, or are you now happy with what you've got and those options that we've been talking about?
Yeah, we can only take in one more free agent because with the squad limitations, we're only allowed 22 players over 21 years of age in a squad. So we've got the maximum at this moment in time, but we could do one more if we do things differently in that squad rotation.
Do you think that's likely?
You never know. As the weeks go by, then it's more unlikely, but there is still a possibility, yes.
And are you happy now with the options you've got all over the pitch after what you've done in January, and evidently what's happened in the games over that period?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to be, happy with the business that we've done over the season. We got to remember is that we came out of transfer embargo on the 1st of July. We've got to remember is that we didn't get a transfer budget to the 28th of January. So that tells you there's not a lot of time being able to work on it. But I feel that where we are now and where we were going into the window, we're in a much stronger position.
A word about your goalkeepers. Schofield made a terrific save at the start of the game, didn't he? Is he currently your number one, or does it still remain flexible between the two of them, or three of them even?
Yeah, I mean, well, Stuart Moore is out for a period of time. He's going for an operation again to his thigh, so he'll be out for a period of time. So Ryan has got the jersey at this moment in time, and I think that's important that we have options to change it as the season goes on.
You mentioned Stuart Moore going for an operation. Any other injury news?
Not at this moment in time. We've still got Callum Jones is the only one that's out. The rest are training and working their way back to fitness.
Get money for your old phone, MazumaMobile.com.